Hey guys, this is Luminous and welcome back to the Pup Stomper mini-series, which we talk about what are the best heroes to pick in 6.84 pubs. Last week we mentioned some of the best carry heroes in 6.84, and this week we'll talk about one of the most sought after role in pub games, the mid lane. After sorting heroes win rate on Dota buff, I noticed that Zeus has the highest win rate of all traditional mid laners at a respectable 56.8%, and Leshrac is not too far behind with a 55% win rate. It seems like playing burst damage nuker in the mid lane is the way to go. So with that said, let's take a closer look at Zeus. So personally, Zeus is a hero that I pick when I'm laning against somebody that has a massive MMR advantage, because I don't have to worry about being outlasted. I could easily control equilibrium with Arc Lightning, and getting runes is so much easier because of that. Once I hit level 6, I know I'm getting a kill, and if I get a haste or invis rune, I know I'm getting multiple kills. The biggest weakness to Zeus is that he's very gankable, so you should pay a lot closer of attention to supports that are missing off the map. The most awesome thing about Zeus is that he plays well no matter if your team is ahead or behind. He's actually one of the best high ground defender in the game because of his Arc Lightning spam, and he could dish out some of the highest damage in a team fight if he's positioned well. Static Field also gives him some insane late game damage output, making him a constant threat no matter how little item he has. I was initially a little bit surprised to see that Zeus has this high of a win rate, but if you think about it, he averages the second highest KDA ratio of all the heroes in the game, so he better be winning a lot of games. Moving on to Leshrac, which is our second high win rate hero, who could actually play the carry and the offlane position as well, but I think he's traditionally best at mid, and he's most commonly played as mid. This hero is absolutely insane. He lanes really well, he has solo kill potential, he'll push the mid tower if the enemy mid laner leaves to gank. Unfortunately, like Zeus, he's also very squishy early on and he's very gankable. The big difference between Zeus and Leshrac is that Lesh is very dependent of having a good early game. He'll need like one or two big items like Yules or Bloodstone before he could totally dominate the game. But honestly, unless you're YOLO diving some towers, you should be able to farm that item without too much of trouble. But if you're like 2, 5, and 3, that's just done as a mid-game dominator. You might even have trouble carrying into late game because the enemy carries will overpower you with BKB and huge damage items. So whatever you do, don't miss your power spike after getting a Bloodstone in the mid game. Knock down towers and get your team to secure Roche and force a high ground fight with Aegis on Leshrac. Well, that's it for this week's meta report, which is actually a lot easier than I thought. I thought I was going to talk about 4 or 5 different mid hero, but apparently everything sucks unless you're Zeus or Leshrac. Now with that said, are there some mid heroes that are just working for you? Let us know in the chat. Next week I'll be talking about the offlaners, and in the meantime, have fun bursting people with your lightning bolts and lightning storm.